Mint shut down. Gone. Just like that. And if you were one of the 20 million people who used it, you probably spent a few weeks downloading 3 different apps, getting confused, and then going back to a spreadsheet that you also don't update. I've worked in accounting for 20 years. I have used or helped clients use nearly every personal finance app that exists. And the good news is, the apps that replaced Mint are actually way better. The bad news is there are a lot of them. They all look different, and some of them cost $100 a year. Today, I'm going to fix that. 5 apps. I'll tell you exactly what each one does, who it's actually for, and who should not use it. And at the end, I'll give you one clear recommendation based on your situation. Before we dive in, quick note on what we're not covering. We're not covering your bank's built-in budgeting tool. Those are almost universally bad. We're not covering spreadsheets. We're covering the 5 apps that have genuinely become the best replacements for Mint. Rocket Money, Copilot, Monarch Money, YNAB, and Origin. Let's go. We're starting with the one app on this list that costs nothing, and it might be the most immediately useful one for most people watching this. Rocket Money. Formerly called Truebill, now owned by Rocket Companies, the same people behind Rocket Mortgage. Here's the pitch. You link your bank accounts and credit cards, and Rocket Money scans your transactions and shows you every subscription you're paying for. Every single one. And I mean every one. The streaming service you forgot you signed up for during the Super Bowl. The gym membership from January that you've used twice. The app trial you never canceled. The average person who does this finds somewhere between $40 and $100 a month in subscriptions they didn't realize they were paying. That's $500 to $1,200 a year. Found in 10 minutes. And here's the best part. Rocket Money's premium tier has a real human team that will call the company and cancel subscriptions for you, or negotiate your cable bill down. You tell them what to do and they handle it. What it costs, the free tier exists and is genuinely useful. Account linking, subscription tracking, balance alerts, and basic budgeting forever. Premium is $6 to $12 a month. You pick what you pay, who it's for. If you've never used a budgeting app before, start here. It's the lowest learning curve of any app on this list. The catch? Rocket Money is not a deep budgeting tool. It's more of a financial health check and subscription manager. But as a starting point, there's nothing better for free. Now we're going to the other end of the price spectrum. Copilot Money, $95 a year. Apple only, iPhone, iPad, Mac. No Android. Full stop. If you're an Android user, skip this one. If you're an iPhone person, pay attention, because this is the most beautifully designed personal finance app I have ever seen. Apple Design Award finalist 2024. The kind of app that makes you actually want to look at your bank account. Which, if you've been avoiding it, is kind of the whole point. Here's what makes Copilot different. The AI. Most budgeting apps use shared rules to categorize your transactions. Starbucks goes in coffee, Amazon goes in shopping. Same rules for everyone. Copilot builds a private machine learning model for each individual user. It watches how you categorize things. It learns your specific merchants, your spending patterns, your payday rhythm. After you review about 30 transactions, it activates. And it gets smarter the longer you use it. Users report only having to manually fix about 20% of transactions, compared to 60 or 70% with most other apps. What you get: automatically categorized transactions, spending trends, savings goals, cash flow analysis, subscription tracking, net worth overview. Clean, fast, genuinely enjoyable to use. What you don't get: couples features. It's one user per account. No joint budget, no shared visibility. If you're managing finances with a partner, deal breaker. Who it's for: iPhone loyalists who want the best-looking, most automated experience. Solo users, design-conscious people. The catch: $95 a year for a tool that tracks beautifully but won't stop you from overspending. Now we get to the app I recommend most often to couples and households. Monarch Money, $99 a year, works on iPhone, Android, and web. 2 users on one plan. Monarch was founded by a former Mint product manager. His whole pitch was, "I know exactly what Mint was missing." And then he built it. The result is the most complete financial dashboard on this list. You link your accounts, and Monarch shows you your full picture. Spending, budgets, savings goals, investment performance, net worth, all in one place. You can even connect your home to Zillow so your property value shows up in your net worth calculation. But the thing that separates Monarch from every other app is joint finance management. 2 people, 1 subscription, full shared access, you both see the same budget. You can both set goals. You can see each other's spending in real time. No more, wait, how much did we spend on restaurants last month? You both just know. The custom report builder is also a standout. You can create reports like, how much did we spend on kids' stuff this year? And save them. No other app in this price range lets you do that. Who it's for? Couples, households, anyone who wants the most comprehensive financial dashboard. Former Mint users who want a direct upgrade. People who need it to work on both iPhone and Android. The catch, 7-day free trial, not nearly enough time to properly evaluate it. And some users report occasional bank syncing issues. But honestly, that's an industry-wide challenge, not just Monarch. My take. If you have a partner and you're both trying to get your finances in order, Monarch is the clearest recommendation I can make. Okay, now I need to talk about YNAB. Because YNAB is not like the other apps on this list, and you need to understand that going in. YNAB. You need a budget, $109 a year, the most expensive app on this list, and in some ways, the most valuable. Here's the fundamental difference. Every other app on this list shows you what you already spent. They're looking backward. They're tracking. YNAB makes you decide what you're going to spend before you spend it. It's looking forward. It's planning. This is called zero-based budgeting. Every dollar you earn gets assigned a job before it has a chance to disappear on random purchases. YNAB has 4 rules. Rule 1, give every dollar a job. Rule 2, embrace your true expenses. Set aside money monthly for big annual bills like car insurance or Christmas. Rule 3, roll with the punches. If you overspend somewhere, move money from another category. No guilt. Rule 4, age your money. The goal is to spend money you earned last month, not this paycheck. The r/YNAB subreddit has over 200,000 members. People talk about YNAB the way people talk about therapy. YNAB claims their average user saves $6,000 in their first year. Students get it free for a year with a .edu email, which is an absurd deal. Who it's for? People who are in debt and need to actually change their behavior. Couples who want structure. People who've tried passive budgeting apps and still overspend. The catch. YNAB has a real learning curve. If you want to set it up in 20 minutes and ignore it, YNAB is not it. This app requires participation. That's the feature. And also the friction. And now, the one that surprises everyone. Origin. $99 a year. iPhone, Android, and web. Forbes named it the #1 best budgeting app in 2024. And when you see what it does, you'll understand why. Origin starts as a budgeting app. It connects your accounts, tracks your spending, sets a budget, normal stuff. And then it keeps going. Investment tracking, retirement forecasting, credit score monitoring, auto investing with stock bundles, high-yield savings account built right in. Still with me? Because here's where it gets wild. Origin will file your taxes inside the app. No TurboTax, no H&R Block. You just do it in Origin. Origin will write your will, legally valid, on your phone in the same app where you check your budget. Origin will set up a trust for estate planning on your iPhone. And it has an AI financial advisor called Sidekick. You can ask it, am I on track for retirement? And it gives you a real answer based on your connected accounts. Not a generic calculator. Your actual numbers. There is no other app on this list that does anything close to this. Who it's for? 25 to 35-year-olds who want to get financially serious all at once. High earners who need more than budgeting. People who feel overwhelmed by everything. Debt, savings, retirement, taxes, and want one place for all of it. The catch. The budgeting feature itself is less polished than Copilot or Monarch. Some premium features cost extra on top of the subscription, and it's a newer app. Some things still feel like they're maturing, but the scope? Unmatched. Okay, you've seen all 5. Here's my actual recommendation based on who you are. If you're just starting out and want something free, Rocket Money. Start there. Find your subscriptions, learn what you're spending, graduate to a paid app when you're ready. If you're on an iPhone and you want it to be automatic and beautiful, Copilot. Set it up, let the AI learn your patterns, check it once a week. Minimal effort, maximum visibility. If you have a partner and you want to manage money together, Monarch. 2 users, 1 plan, full shared dashboard. It's the clearest recommendation I can make for households. If you're in debt and you want to actually change your behavior, YNAB. Commit to the learning curve. Do the free trial. If you have a .edu email, it's free for a year. This app is the most likely to actually move the needle on your financial behavior. If you want to go all in and build the complete financial picture, Origin. Budgeting, investing, retirement, taxes, estate planning, one app. If you're in your 30s and thinking about all of this at once, Origin is built for you. The right app is the one you'll actually open. That's the whole game. There is no perfect budgeting app. Every one of these has trade-offs. What matters is that you pick one, you use it for 30 days, and you start knowing your numbers. Because the people who are winning financially aren't necessarily making more money than you. They just know where their money goes. Pick the app that matches how your brain works. Start this week. Give it 30 days. If you want me to do a full deep dive on any one of these, comment below and tell me which one. The ones that get the most votes are the videos I'll build next. And if this helped, subscribe. I put out plain English personal finance content every couple of weeks. No jargon, no sponsored garbage, just the stuff that actually matters. See you in the next one.